Because Shane never made one.
Shane never graced us with a fantastic.
And he never will.
Yeah. Anyway,
But why?
Unless you commission it, then he will.
Yeah.
I'm actually ready now. I have started the stream proper, in earnest, correctly. Everything's all good.
In Ernesto, California. All right. I did not write out a last time on for this session. But anyway, last time on the Petulant Tales from Petillent, you arrived in the city of Starl. On arrival, you kind of looked around town, spoke to the head guard, were greeted by some familiar faces, and you looked into more of these cult members. You learned that they kind of come in and out of town every now and then. You also learned about a theater performance where you heard that they sometimes go to. So you went there and saw kind of a historical play, got some popcorn, which your idea has essentially been super stolen now, and somebody else is just profiting off of that. You found out that they would hire these people who look like the cultists you're chasing as kind of like stagehands to handle the lights and stuff because it's dangerous. But you got there too late and they had already left after receiving their payment. So you tried to chase them. You found some tracks that led you to this small camp just like on the outside of the city.
Gonzo bought a car.
Not yet. You spoke, well, you weren't sure what to do, so you had Tormentus sneak around, where he heard them speaking some odd language, but when you discussed it, you realized that they were probably speaking Druid, so you kind of approached them friendly. You realized that you had met these Druids before. They're just kind of vagrant wanderers who are just enjoying life. They told you that, some of those people in the robes came by earlier. Tormentus kind of got their tracks, but it was late at night, so you decided to wait till the next day, as well as you went into town to go to a used cart salesperson, or sales horse, I should say. You picked up a cart that did not have the, manger thing for the reins, so you had to get that attached to your cart, and then you summoned Steed and made for, the people. You managed to follow them all the way here. It's about sunset, and as you kind of arrived, you looked over this cliff, which is about 30 feet up or so, and you saw some goblins come from the north as Siren played, and they just got blasted from the tower. And that is where we'll begin.
I know I've had 2 weeks to think about a strategy, but I just didn't.
Nice.
We got blasted from the tower.
No, goblins got blasted from the tower.
Yeah, the goblins that... Okay. Wasn't someone sneaking? Were we all planning to sneak?
We kind of left it there so that more people could help you, and then that sort of didn't happen, but I'm just letting one of you be the person with Pass Without a Trace on, should you so want it. Tormentus will basically just follow someone if you all want to split up.
Yeah, I want their money. Be specific. Okay.
I don't think you're getting that.
I don't think I'm getting it. Okay, so the overhead that we're on, is it giving us a clear view over the encampment, or is it giving us like a half view? Do we see the doors? Do we see the people? Or
basically what you can see on the map is what you can see. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so is that beam that came out of the tower a searchlight kind of thing? Like it's moving in circles? Or is it tripped immediately by proximity?
You do not know. You could make a perception check.
I will make a perception check.
Okay, you see some people kind of pass by like these open windows in the tower, and you see that they have these like staves, which you're pretty sure you actually have one. I don't know who has it, but it's like a staff of Eldritch Blasting, and you know that it lets you kind of like scope in and shoot things from afar. And you see about 4 of them up there.
Oh. Oh, cool. Okay.
It's terrifying.
So it's not like an automatic defense system. It's dudes on guard, on lookout.
Yes.
Okay, so upon closer inspection, it seems like there's some dudes up in that tower. And they're the ones who shot those goblins. So I don't think that's like some sort of magical sentry or anything.
Well, I'm glad we were able to figure out that mystery.
I think at the very least we could probably get close enough to sneak in.
Do we want to sneak in, or do we want to just, get in there and really go for it? What do you think? I'm not good. I'll sneak, but
No, I'm not good.
I
at
don't
it.
think
what if
any
we
of us
just
really
go in
are.
there- What if we just go in there and go for it?
We could do that. Actually, I want to do that.
You want to do that? I think that should
Yeah.
work. So I can. Well, I'm not really, a wizard or anything, but I can cast darkness on that sentry and blind them. And at least in that area. I don't know. They do have a bunch of sentries all around, but for that tower at least.
You said we got here around sunset, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's getting dark. Are they going around like lighting torches and stuff?
Yeah, you can see that there are definitely like torches and sconces and stuff that are probably lit at night. But you it's not quite that dark out yet.
Okay. What do you think? Let's sneaking. We can do that, but also charging head in. Can we do that as well? Or is that a
I think that'd
nay?
be fun.
I think that's pretty fun. And these are cultists, right? I'm not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
into killing, but I don't want to kill anyone, right? But I am totally up to, turning them into
Murder.
the proper phase to be killed, justly, or serve whatever sentence says they
Yeah.
deserve via the law here.
Death.
Well, I don't exactly want that.
Well, these people are somehow related to the people who killed my family, so they're not going to get any mercy from me. And if you want to go ahead and take them in, there's no guarantee that they're going to get back to Starl alive.
Okay. Well, I see what you're saying, but how about, you hold on to that anger and resentment and let the law kind of dish out what needs to be dished out?
That would literally break my oath as a paladin.
What?
Well, I don't
How?
want. Yeah. I don't know if it's a good oath just to murder people. That's not really a good oath.
Hold
Kind of a
on.
bad
Perhaps.
oath.
Perhaps.
Let me read the tenets of. Let me reread the tenets of Oath of
Yeah,
Vengeance
read
real
your
fast.
tenets. Maybe you don't need to kill people. Maybe you need to pull out your book. Let me see the book. Let me read it.
Tenets of Vengeance. Fight the greater evil. Faced with the choice of fighting my sworn foes or combating a lesser evil, I choose the greater evil. Ordinary foes may win my mercy, but my sworn enemies do not. Any means necessary, my qualms can't get in the way of exterminating my foes. In restitution, my foes wreak ruin on the world. If my foes wreak ruin on the world, is because I failed to stop them. I must help those harmed by their misdeeds.
Yeah, you can. What was the word? Annihilate? Was that the word used?
Yeah.
Exterminate.
You can exterminate them via the court system. Court exterminate. That sounds fair.
But also, they could still, do stuff.
Let me
If you
just
exterminate them from the line.
Let's just vibe it out, Let's just vibe it out and see how we feel when we meet them. Okay?
let me confer with my axe.
Let's.
I hold my axe up and I like gesture for the hand to come out. Like, what do you think? You just want to kill him?
Well, don't ask them. I can feel the somewhat ill intent that axe has. That's not very wise asking for guidance.
These guys have helped me more than you have.
That's simply not true.
Yeah, the hands kind of come out and shrug, but before they go back in, they like point two fingers at Hope, or they point a finger at Hope, and then they point two fingers back to them, and then they reel back in.
like I'm watching you.
You better. I'm gonna take that as a sign of goodwill.
Me too.
You know what? We've already come this far. I just spent a lot of money. I'm gonna go in and kill those guys. You guys
Okay,
just come
let's
with me?
vibe it out. Let's vibe it out. Let's hold on to the murder for just a little bit, but let's get in there. Let's just charge in. So, tactical plan. What are we doing to knock out the sentries so we can get into the building easier?
You said you could cast darkness upon that tower.
I can.
That's a good idea.
Where's the tower? Is it this thing right here?
Hold on.
Is that
I'm
a
on
building?
Different map. It's this.
It's what? Okay, yeah, it's that. Okay, let me look at my...
So
I gotta turn off the dark mode. Does anyone have Dark Reader on Firefox?
What?
No.
There's Firefox extension called Dark Reader, I think, and it makes everything dark. Like it makes Google Docs dark. Everything's darkened out. Even my character sheet on this thing gets dark, and it's hard to read. I have to turn it off so I can read it. It's wild.
I tried that for a while, and I was just like, I cannot handle how it just like completely rips apart some websites, and I don't want to deal with that.
Is this here at the same level as these rocks with the stumps?
What you guys are on? With the rocks with the stumps aren't the same height, but like with the trees there, like you can just barely see.
Yeah, we're on like a little cliff thing, I think, or like a little like
the trees. Those trees are helping you not get caught right now.
Hypothetically, if we were to cast the darkness up here, right on there, to try and distract these guys.
I can cover all that in darkness.
So my thinking is that I want to try and like come in and like catch this guy unaware by like jumping from here. Like jump from here to here and then try to jump up to here.
Those are full-on trees, just so you know. I just didn't put them as trees there because they'd be visually obnoxious.
Okay.
So there's no real room for you to stand. Like, maybe you could, like, cling on to this tree with your cat claws and wrap around like Mario and then jump off.
What's my acrobatics look like? It's not looking good. What's my athletics? That's the same thing, right? If I wanted to, if I wanted to jump from, let's say, like, here to that tree to here, how hard do you think that is? Like, that's something...
Well, let's see here. How is a long jump calculated in D&D again?
I think it's with strength, isn't it?
Yeah, it's strength.
Yeah. It's like your strength.
It's your strength score times something.
I thought it was divided by like
Divided by is for high jump.
Oh, right.
Okay. Travel pace. Types of movement. Jumping. Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. If you do it standing, you can only go half. So
you said 10 feet with my strength score?
It's just your strength score. So what's your strength score?
It's 16, but it's +3.
Okay, 16.
So I could go 16 feet?
Yes, you can jump up to 16 feet. So you probably wouldn't be able to make it to this tree.
Shit! Okay.
Or it would impose disadvantage on that athletics check. Let's go with
Maybe
that.
athletics, not acrobatics.
Yeah.
Or... Fuck, I can't.
I could make it from
athletics.
here to here.
Yeah, I could do
then
that
make
too.
it
We could all go
from
together.
there to him pretty easily.
Is that tree the same height as the wall?
The rock that the tree is on is the same height as the wall.
Oh wow, terrible base design. They should have bulldozed that out.
You can tell that this whole thing looks very quickly put together. And Gonzo and Terran, you know that like this whole wooden structure that's around the stone building over here was not here the last time you were here.
Okay, they made some renovations.
How sweet of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
From what I can tell,
This wasn't here originally.
no. Last time we were here, it was filled with goblins, and you saw those goblins get vaporized by those eldritch blasts, right?
Yeah.
I saw that.
I think that those goblins are trying to get in. What if we?
Oh my god.
What if
help the goblins?
Not help the goblins necessarily.
Team up with the goblins.
But like maybe if we see a thing of a group of goblins come out of the forest to try and take their home back, we use that distraction to jump across. And
I think we help the goblins. I think we go out to the forest, we team up with them, okay,
That's a good
and
idea.
we launch an assault with them.
Goblins are nasty little creatures who rob
That's
people.
judgmental.
Rob people
That's
on highways.
That's just
stab
judgmental.
people with knives covered in shit.
You're sounding like
that's
Zaf right
stereotyping.
now, actually,
That's
when you say it
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, goblins are considered evil creatures. No, just kidding.
Well,
All right. So who among you speaks Goblin?
I sure don't.
oh fuck. Do I have a thing for that? Don't I have a thing I can prepare?
I speak
Yeah,
common
like-
and Elvish.
I feel like I have comprehend language. Let me check that.
Well, that's just written. You would
Well, I
need
think you can, or is it? It might be a different spell.
tongues is what lets you.
Yeah, that's
speak.
what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to.
We don't know this.
I think Terran might be able to pick up tongues. I know it's a cleric spell. I think it's 3rd level.
Yeah,
That sounds like a cleric spell.
it is.
Ooh. I have sanctuary. That's not the same thing. Okay. That's not good.
Yeah, I can.
We
use
could just
tongue.
we could just we could just draw pictures, really, at the end of the day. That's all language
Yeah.
really is.
Well, if I use tongues, I can cast it on one of you, and then you guys can talk to them. And I think Gonzo should, because his relationship with goblins needs to be repaired right here
Yeah,
and now.
right here, right now, yeah. let's do that. I like that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna be open-minded, Gonzo?
I still,
Are you gonna be able to hold your tongue and not say anything racist towards the goblins?
I really don't like goblins.
What prior experience do you have with goblins?
Yeah, wait.
Well, I forgot the encounter that we had with the goblins.
That was with Blood Crisis.
No,
when
no.
Goblins got stabbed.
No. At the
You murked them.
At the beginning of the campaign, we were on our way to this very dungeon. We came across.
I think we just killed them without remorse. Like, we just saw goblins and we went destroy them and just killed them.
So it sounds like you guys were pretty racist towards the
Yeah.
goblins and their plight.
Okay.
Although about the ejaculation.
Also that.
Oh yeah. Did we tell you about that, Matt?
No.
When we first encountered the goblins, we found a lone. Well, not the first goblins, but we were on our way here and we were patrolling like the cliff, and we found a goblin scout, just kind of patrolling the border. You know.
Well, no, he was a goblin that ran away from you from the first encounter, and he wanted into the place where his friends were, but none of them were nearby the door to let him in.
Oh yeah, Gonzo. Yeah, Gonzo used command. I get to speak a one-word command, and I didn't know that it had to not have any sort of like harm. You can't command them to do anything that would harm them. So I was just like, walk, and I pointed to the cliff, and I had them walk off the cliff, and then the character Timmy, portrayed by a guy named Kevin, also said come, and Meeper had to roleplay a goblin ejaculating himself off of a cliff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why would Kevin do that, you know?
I love that.
I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he was the one that...
Yeah, I can't believe he was the one who did that. His wizard casting command like that.
It's still pretty funny, though.
Command you to make me come.
That was like session 4. Anyway, so what's the plan?
Okay, we're gonna go into the forest and we're gonna find the goblins and we're gonna side with them and take over this fortress. So we shall go into the forest.
Awesome.
Let's do it. Okay, let's go. Well, what did we see where the goblins came from? The ones that just got murked.
They came from this way, which is technically the south, because I was like, water goes on the left, even though that you're definitely on the east coast right now.
Okay, we go south. We try to find goblin tracks and follow them.
Okay. Alrighty. Whoever wants to do the tracking, go ahead and roll me a survival check.
We get fucking the only good person to do the survival check who's not here, or no?
It'll be fine. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm -1. I'm not doing it. Someone else can.
I have a
wizard.
He has wizard. He has wisdom.
I have a -1.
I just think it'd be funny if, like, both of the people that have like a dumb stat wisdom did. Is it just? What is it? Do you want to? What is it?
Survival.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I was like, do you want just normal wisdom check? But it's this. Awesome.
Hey.
Sick.
Yeah, you
Fucking words.
wow. You rolled one less, things would start going much worse for you. Anyway, you look around, but like, because you're, kind of worried about getting spotted by these guys in the tower, you don't like look too hard in like open areas, so you're like kind of looking in areas where there's a lot of underbrush, and you're a halfling, so you know that smaller creatures are able to walk lighter and not really leave like as much of an impression, so you can't really tell where they are.
Here, I'll give it a go.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
Absolutely wonderful. My turn. Right.
I'm starting to think that we hallucinated those goblins.
Maybe.
We definitely didn't. Let's just keep going around, and we'll find them sooner or later, or they'll find us. But make sure if they attack us, we don't harm them back. We just we speak peaceful things to them. Peace and prosperity.
And then the goblins
Boring.
attack us
Boring
even
dumb.
harder.
Boring. Hate that. I hate that.
You were the one who was saying that we should just charge in.
Yeah, but I also think it'd be really good for the community if we were to work with the goblin. The community.
The goblin community.
Yeah.
It's very important to me.
If this backfires, I have a big told you so with your name on it.
I'm okay with that. And I would understand.
Well.
Okay, let's keep going. And if we can't find them by the new day, we'll charge back in and just go with the default plan. Okay? That sound fair to you?
Yeah.
The longer we wait,
Yeah, but we gotta make sure if we die doing this, it doesn't matter how long we waited, we'll be dead. Now, when you put it that way, it's pretty hard to argue with me, isn't it?
well, what if
That's a
they?
good point.
What if they just skip town?
Again, what if we die? It's not good if we die. Then you gotta make deals with a bunch of demons. At least that's what my dad told me.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
What? Deals with demons are not good.
Sometimes it seems like you don't like your father, and sometimes you take his advice as gospel. I'm confused.
No. It's you gotta know where the life lesson is. Like his whole life was a mistake, so it's like a life lesson.
It's like a what
doing.
not to do, right? That's
Yeah.
like what you took from it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if he tells you not to make deals with demons, then you should take that as a sign that you should definitely make deals.
Well,
with
he
demons.
wouldn't
No.
do that, apparently, at least from what
Yeah, he
said.
he doesn't. He tells me not to do that. I'm not an idiot. I know when not to do stuff, and I'm moral judging myself.
Not an idiot.
Fine, let's find those.
Okay, let's find the goblins. Let's find the goblins.
Find the stupid
Yeah.
goblins.
Okay, go, Eric. Darren.
What?
So go ahead, look for them one more time. I'm not saying you're small like them, but you have the stature that's similar towards them, if that makes sense.
Okay, so I should know, like
How they move around.
with their legs?
Yeah.
Probably by walking, I'd assume.
You really think so? Yeah, really? Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm sorry I made an assumption there.
I mean, I could try, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead. Try one more time before
Okay.
before you never find them.
Ooh, that was close. Alrighty. Go and also roll me a perception check.
I have a +2 to that because I have proficiency in it.
I mean, Taryn. Okay, yes. This time, as you are looking around,
Yes.
you can see, you wrap around, back over and kind of like go down to more of the lowlands where you saw the goblins coming out of. And as you're looking, you can definitely see like where the goblin tracks are kind of like going to and forth. You see like some of them you see some of the ones that like ran out into the field that are just got blasted. They made heavier footsteps. But yeah, you can see more goblin tracks that retreat into the forest. You even see some like heavy set animal tracks of like some medium-sized animal with hooves. But you also see goblin tracks that kind of go off back towards this like encampment that you see kind of like go behind this rock here.
Maybe if you're pinging something, I can't see it.
It's above you.
Oh, there it is.
Your trail goes up above that rock there?
Like it goes, like if Terran is up here currently, then it goes this way.
Okay. And to the right, I assume?
No, to the left actually.
To the left, okay.
It's like, like imagine the trail kind of like goes like before Terran can't see it anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying now. Okay, nice, alright.
And then the other goblins are like going like this way and then just...
Good spot. Let's do it. Let's go to them. Make sure we look harmless and we want to work with them.
I think we should be fine as long as Gonzo doesn't, his paladin
Don't say anything
instinct
racist. Yeah. Or a paladin
don't
instinct.
kick in or whatever. I don't know.
Don't smite anything.
Well-
I'm a paladin too. Watch yourself, okay?
As long as they don't, mess with me, I will be non-violent.
Why would they do that? Why would they mess with
Well,
you?
the
Because-
difference is why I'm saying, Gonzo is because Gonzo is using his oath as an excuse to be racist, and you weren't.
No.
Yet.
I wasn't going to attack them
Yet?
until they attacked me.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you will in the future.
I just don't believe that they're willing to help us because they're goblins.
Okay, well, that's still making a presumption that you don't know if that's the truth or not until
I'm
we
really
find
worried.
out.
You need to stop hanging out with,
It is
Zach.
stopping out.
I'm really worried that his attitude towards different races is rubbing off on you. But let's go. Let's do it. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.
Happy thoughts.
So, what are you doing?
We're following the trail, and I'm putting up. I'm not looking. I'm looking happy. I'm putting my sword in my scabbard, and my shield on my back, and I'm putting up my hands in the air.
Which trail? The one that goes away from the base,
fuck.
or the one that goes towards?
The one that
the
goes away
base.
from the base.
The one that goes away.
Yeah, the other one that goes away. Yeah. That
Okay.
one, that makes the most sense, I think. Any disagreements?
Well, if we're trying to follow the goblins into the forest, then yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Alrighty. Someone go ahead and make me another survival check.
Yeah, someone.
Alright, Gonzo.
Alright, Gonzo.
I can't.
Alright, Gonzo.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
well.
No way.
Oh,
I got
okay.
it. I got it. Boom!
Woo!
4.
Okay.
Gonzo, help me! Help me! You're a cat. Sniff him or something.
Sniff them.
Can I use my tabaxi senses to roll with advantage?
Does it say you can?
Is that a thing?
No.
Then
Oh.
no.
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and the powerful good brings like heavenly
Okay.
music in your ear.
I don't like how you brought in your racism.
As an
to try to find
action,
them
you
more.
can open your awareness to detect such forces. Can
Wow.
Crazy that goblins are humanoids, so it definitely would not pick up goblins.
but evil.
How you bringing in your racism?
Okay, so you're just being racist again.
I think goblins would not like to hear from you.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that fucking bow archer creature in the Matt Mercer's second campaign, a goblin, where she
Oh
Not?
yeah,
Not?
yeah.
not yeah. Is it not a
You get
goblin?
destroyed by her. Yeah.
Oh. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
but also a goblin that compulsively steals shit.
Fair. All right, help me with the.
What about Tony the Heckler?
Tony the Heckler is
Dude.
evil as fuck. Don't get it twisted.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you gonna help me with my survival roll or nah?
Fine.
Nope.
Okay.
I'll roll a survival check. That was almost a 19.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, you saw Taryn show you the tracks, and you're like, okay, we just have to follow these. I think these are it, and you started walking. How long abouts do you want to walk for?
As long as necessary.
Wouldn't it make more sense just to follow Taryn for the tracks? If Taryn saw where they headed?
Taryn wants us to, This is like
Do you think that's a good idea?
Yes.
When birds leave their nest, kind of like what we're doing right now.
Look, if we can't find the goblins, let's just go in, guns blazing.
Well, yeah, I'm totally okay with that. But at least make an effort towards finding them.
Can I roll one more survival check? Because I just wanted to do something. I was going to be like, you want effort? Okay, you want effort? I'll give you effort. And then Gonzo would just, like, get on all fours and, like, put his fucking nose to the ground.
Sure.
What time is it? Like I said, we'll keep going until it's the new day.
The sun's definitely getting real low.
It's getting real low. Okay,
Yeah.
When it gets really, really low, we'll go to sleep and we'll go in charge. But only when it gets really, really low.
That's the last one I'm doing.
These are huge rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
No?
so like...
Okay.
Like you can tell that probably within like the next 5 to 10 minutes, the sun will be below the cliffside. So, you'll be able to see the sun, but you won't really get much light.
Okay. Well, when it gets dark, we won't be able to find the tracks, I guess. And then we can, just sleep and do the plan A. But let me help you.
One
more time.
You know what occurs to me?
What?
We can actually probably wait for morning. And when they go back to town to do their little chores, there's going to be less people around, and then we can come in and infiltrate then.
How do you know they do chores? You mean are we talking about the goblins or
No, I'm talking
the
about
cults?
the cultists. They go into town, do their little chores for the theater people to make their money.
Oh, that's right.
We could wait for them. We could wait for them to go into town. There would be less people here. It'll be easier for us. That's my official idea.
Okay, good idea.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna go to sleep. It's getting late.
I'm gonna search just a little bit longer, and then I'll meet you back here.
Where are you going?
I'm
just
gonna
like up
try to
ahead.
follow up ahead. We're pretty far away. I'm gonna be like goblins. I'm gonna talk in a really nice, soothing tone.
Okay, I'm sure they'll. Yeah.
They're definitely not going to try to assault you.
Why would they assault me?
What?
This is what I'm talking about. You really need to. You gotta stop talking like that.
You just need to hold your tongue when you have those thoughts. Just not say them out loud.
Yeah. Okay. Is Taryn gonna join me, or is Taryn gonna go to sleep too?
Taryn's going to sleep.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I would like to search for maybe an hour or two more, trying to follow the trail, saying what I was saying. Goblins, hello.
Okay.
I'm peaceful.
Or are you going to have a light source or anything, or are you just using your dark vision?
I have lights. I just cast light on my shield.
Okay, so yeah, go and make one more survival check. Okay, yeah. You managed to find like a spot where you can see like the ground is pretty moist and fertile, and you see like a pretty good indentation of like, goblin boot and footprints. There's like half a boot print, half a footprint from one goblin that has just really garbage boots, and more of these like hoof prints. And you can tell that they're pretty fresh.
Okay.
In what direction they're in.
Nice. I would like to follow them.
Okay. You start to follow them. Give me a perception check.
Nine.
Okay.
Like
Yeah. Are you still just saying, like goblins?
yeah, I am.
Goblins. All right. Yeah, you say that, and you kind of don't realize it as you walk into it, but you've definitely like walked into a not, supernatural clearing, and you hear like, "Venita!"
Oh, the goblins. Okay. I put my hands up. I put my shield on my back. I put the shield, on my back, and I put my hands up, and I'm like, wait, I want to reach into my bag and pull out some food, and be like, peace, peace.
Okay.
Okay.
So you throw the food on the ground?
No, I have it. I have it in my hands with my hands up. Well, okay, I'll throw it towards where I heard the. No. I want to hold on to that. I don't want to make them feel like they're dogs. No.
Yeah. So you're kind of doing that, and you see, like about 3 of them, hop out of a tree. They all have these like ugly daggers and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna put the food forward towards them, and then I'm gonna get on my knees, and I'm gonna clear off some dirt, and I'm gonna draw the encampment, and then I'm gonna draw angry face. It's like a circle, and then with the brows that are like vertical going in towards the nose.
Yeah.
I want to do that, and then I'm gonna point to them, and then point to me, and then point to the encampment. I'm gonna put my fist in my hand like
and
that.
It turns out they just speak perfect common.
And they're like, "What the fuck?
Hey, what are you? Are you retarded or something? I don't understand what's happening. Do you not speak common, buddy?"
Okay. Before you can start doing that, you see like one of them get a lot closer to you with the dagger, and you just hear it be like, "You want any session?"
I made a huge mistake. I do have as a sorcerer. I can get comprehend languages. So, but I think that's a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not very useful right now. Are they're throwing the dagger in front of me?
You can definitely tell you are currently being threatened.
Okay. I want to pull out more food, but very slowly. And I draw on the ground the cultist people to the best of my ability. and then I draw the goblin dude in front of me, and then me next to him with like a heart around it, and then like a circle.
I don't know if you want to do that.
a circle and a circle X sign through the cultist people, the people.
All right. Like, are you drawing this with like your feet or your tail?
My finger.
Okay, they're definitely not like
letting me.
Letting you crouch over and start drawing on the ground instead of handing over your things.
Okay. I do with my feet then.
Okay. Go and make a performance check at disadvantage. Wow. Okay.
Pretty good though.
Okay. So yeah, they kind of like as they're taking like some of the rations that you took, like you see one does like look down at what you drew and kind of looks at it for a moment and is like Listen, typing. And the other ones kind of like say the same things to each other.
Okay, I repeat it back with them. I'm like, Izagaken, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they kind of like they all look at each other and they're just kind of chanting the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I'm chanting it with them.
Okay. All right.
Interspecies. I'm literally the best at interspecies communication.
Let's see here. While you're doing this, go and give me a perception check at advantage.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you're doing this. You're getting really into it. And then, kind of without noticing, your back gets lighter.
Are they stealing my stuff?
And you see one of them is now doing their best to hold a very familiar-looking greatsword, as they're still chanting that same thing. And then the one that has your greatsword kind of starts to run off into the woods.
Where is he going with that? Can I get that back? Hey, that's mine. Is he stopping?
No, but the other two are kind of like getting in the way of you and him.
I'll find him, I guess.
One of the two that's stopping you is like, "Mehr Waffen! Gib in Seier Waffen!"
Oh, great. The goblins are German.
I don't know what that means.
I am actually speaking very poor German from Google Translate.
They speak Google. Goblins speak Google Translate German.
Yep.
I'm gonna hold on to my bag with my, at least and I'm gonna make sure they don't take my shield.
Okay.
We can always get another longsword, I guess. I'll get it from them though. I will get my longsword back. Okay, do I know how far away I am from Terran and Gonzo? Okay, like 15 minutes.
Probably like 20 to 30.
20 to 30 minutes. It's pretty far.
All right. Yeah, so they both are still kind of like pointing their daggers at you, and they're just, they keep saying like, Waffen, sei der Waffen.
I'm just gonna. Well, fuck me. But just follow me real quick. My friends can talk to you, and I'm just gonna slowly creep backwards, and I'm like waving my hand, like, yeah, come with me, let's go. And I'm gonna keep trying to go backwards because I'm not scared of two goblins, so I'm not particularly worried.
All right, the other one like kind of flanks you to stop you from backing up.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep backpedaling. I'm gonna take my shield off my back and put it. I'm gonna have it in my hands, my tower shield, and I'm like, "Come on, like, let's go. We're fine." I'm like smiling and stuff. We're good. I'm just gonna keep going the way I came to get Terran. I'm gonna start yelling Terran's name too. Terran, Terran, Gonzo, like, come here.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay. You see like one of the goblins put their hands out, and you see them like use their dagger to draw.
Okay, I'm watching.
And you see him be like, "What aus den Schiff?" And you see them draw very crudely. Actually, here, hold on. Let me roll a performance check for them. Let's see how good at drawing they are.
Nat 20. They're just fucking. They're fucking amazing artists.
Okay. You see what appears to be a very portly, like, circular, maybe a goblin based on the ears, but you're not sure. On top of what is like a big circle with some sticks coming out the bottom. And that's about as far as his artistic talents take him.
He wants to meet He wants me to meet the Goblin King or Queen. Shit. Okay, and I'll get on my hands and I draw me and Gonzo and Terran, and then I'll draw the goblin, and then I put them, all of us, into a big heart. And then I draw an arrow towards the way I'm walking.
Okay, make another performance check.
I'm so good at performancing. Literally put it in my character background. I'm good at drawing in the dirt.
Okay. Yeah. You, do that. When you draw, like, the heart, you just hear it go, like, grab. And, like, at this point, they both still, like, have their daggers out, but they're not doing, like, the same kind of, like, thrusting, like, trying to scare you motion.
Okay, nice. Alright, I'm gonna keep chilling, walking backwards, like, waving them on, smiling, chatting with them casually, throwing them a little bit of my food again. I will be getting my longsword back. I will kill some goblins again.
You aren't able to make, like, super great pacing, like, you know that if you move too fast at once, they might snap and attack you. And eventually you hear, like, something like trotting and you hear like some bushes and leaves shaking.
Okay. Trotting. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. I don't know what could that be though.
Alrighty. Are you still yelling out for Terran and
Yes.
Gonzo? Okay. Terran and Gonzo, go and give me. Would you have just immediately gone to sleep, or would you have like stayed up and waited?
Gonzo's taking a watch. Gonzo wants to make sure that he's
I
not
would
going to
be
get
asleep.
killed. Gonzo's making sure he's not getting killed by goblins in his sleep.
Okay. Gonzo can make a perception check, and Terran can make one at disadvantage. All right. Yeah, Terran, you just kind of like get woken up. And you're just like, shut up, Hope. And Gonzo, you realize that like that weird noise you've been kind of hearing off in the distance that kind of sounded like yelling, that you were like, maybe that's just more goblins getting destroyed at the camp. I don't know. You realize that that's definitely Hope yelling kind of off in the distance in the opposite direction, the same direction that she went.
Gonzo rubs the bridge of his nose and just kind of begrudgingly starts walking towards that direction.
You just wait until these goblins are our allies.
Hey, Terran, you should probably wake up. I think Hope is being accosted by some goblins.
Yeah, I know. She's been yelling the entire time. Have you not heard?
I just thought it was miscellaneous goblin sounds.
That sounded exactly like Hope yelling our names.
I may not be as perceptive as you, but that's nothing.
I was asleep.
Do you think we should go help? Or do you think she's got this?
I mean, we should. So we probably... Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Let's... I told her it was a bad idea. Gonzo starts walking. Not like sprinting, just walking towards the direction of the Hope yelling.
Noted.
Not like casually, just kind of a brisk walk, not like running.
You're mall walking to save Hope.
Gonzo just starts mall walking.
Hot dog.
Light jog.
Okay. Hope you see, eventually you see like some of the like nearby like bushes and branches are snapping, and like whatever that like trotting sound is definitely like getting louder and nearer to you.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Hey, need a little bit of assistance talking with them.
Why?
They're not here yet. They're not there yet.
Okay, hey, trotting sound. Gonzo, Terran. I have friends. I brought friends.
All right. Yeah, you see like the bushes kind of like pop open as you see this goblin who's, you know, fancier in goblin terms appear out with like a little posse, and this goblin's on like a boar with like reins on the tusk.
He rode out to see me. Such an honor.
Is he smoking a cigar and wearing a stolen crown that's way too big for his head, but he wears it anyway for clout?
No.
It's really nice to see you, Goblin King. Your Highness, should I say? No? Goblin King?
Sorry, I'm thinking about what he's gonna say.
Be space common. Oh, Lord. Speak common, I beg of thee.
He kind of looks at you, and he pulls out from or he takes like out of the hands of the goblin who you see took your long sword. He takes it, and he's like, "Is east I'm finding clean."
I say, okay, I get on the floor and I start drawing again.
You see the other two goblins kind of like start talking to the king goblin. We obviously don't know what they're saying.
I don't. Is he like threatening me with my sword, or is he kind of just holding it casually?
He's like he like pulled it out and he's like holding it like he's inspecting it as he said what he said. He like runs his finger on the dull edge of the blade.
The dull edge? My sword's not dull.
I assume it's like
dull edge.
It's a long sword. It's like a katana.
No.
Long swords can be double-edged. Most are.
Yeah, it's
is yours a double-edged one?
Yeah, look at the icon.
Okay, then he runs it along the non-blade part.
Oh, okay. I thought you were calling my sword dull. I was okay, I understood. Okay. I draw. Okay, I'm gonna draw. The cultist again, and I'm gonna put a big X through him, and then I'm gonna draw me and the Goblin King with his little crown and his boar and a heart around it, and then an arrow from us directed towards the X'd out cultist, and then me punching my hand.
Okay.
I look up to him. I wait my response.
He kind of like looks to the other goblins and he's like, "Wir haben einen Gan der sich nach dem Patient." And the other goblins kind of start laughing.
I laugh with them. I'm in on the joke. I'm aware of what's being said.
You see the king kind of put his hand up to his forehead. And he kind of flaps the reins on his boar to walk over to where the drawing is. And he using your sword in the dirt from where he's sitting draws just a bunch of beams coming out from whatever, the cultist or the encampment or whatever you drew. And just Xing out every other thing you drew.
Okay. He's got a good point. He's got a lot of points. Okay. I draw the tower, like a big box, and with the beams coming out, and then I'll draw a hand that looks like my hand. Well, and then I'll put a beam coming out of it too, and then I'll wipe away the tower. If that makes sense.
I see. You do that, and he draws like a bee's nest or like a hornet's nest next to the tower.
I'd stand up and I flex my muscles. I'm like, and then I point to his like group and everything, and I'm like, we got that. We got that. We can do it. Together, strong.
You see him like look at the other goblins, and he like says something, and he like points to his head, and he, makes a little finger squishy thing, and he draws like the encampment, and then he draws like a square around it, and then he draws like or he just kind of like points at it, and then he like taps his head again. He points at like the outside of the square.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that by like this point, Gonzo and Terran, you definitely see like, torchlight and stuff like that kind of in this like little clearing in the woods that you're pulling up to.
Yeah, I think she's over there.
You think? Yeah. I see the torchlights and such.
Okay. Now what?
I mean, I don't hear screaming anymore. You think she still needs help?
Fucking assholes.
Maybe.
All right. I go for it. I'm just gonna go in.
All right. So you just kind of walk out into this clearing, and immediately you see like 12 goblins point their daggers and like short bows at you, and Terran, as you both walk through this like clearing. You see this like goblin on a boar with like a long sword, and Hope, who is weaponless, kind of like crouched over, putting her fingers in the dirt.
Hey!
What are you doing? What's going on?
I'm just talking to them.
Okay.
They're my friends. If you could, can you talk to them too? Or...
I mean, I could cast tongues on Gonzo, and then he could.
Are you sure? Okay, sure. Yeah, you could do Gonzo. I think this is a great time for him to overcome his challenges.
His prejudices, yeah.
His prejudices. This is a good time, especially when I'm weaponless and, they're all here.
Well, that's okay.
Do you have tongues prepared, Arso?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm gonna cast tongues on Gonzo.
This is a terrible thing I've gotten ourselves into. I really thought you had tongues. I really believed you.
I do.
What?
Okay. What spell is actually coming out of the
I don't know.
pipe end?
Hold on. I'm debating if I want to do what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm gonna point at Gonzo. And I'm gonna say tongue. And I'm casting command on him.
Well,
all right.
That's
Gonzo,
okay. You can make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
You fucker. Why would you make a wisdom save when you think it's gonna be tongues?
Right, Gonzo.
Yeah, Gonzo just sticks his tongue out.
And a weird, twisted bit of irony. You just, like, making a Hago face?
I didn't think it'd do that. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
And you definitely, like, catch the attention of the King Goblin. And, you only do it for a couple seconds. Definitely long enough to where it's really awkward. And he, like, kind of, like, puts his hand down and says some things to the goblins. And he walks over, and as you kind of, like, get your face back in order, Gonzo, he, like, stands up on the back of his boar, and he, like, puts his, like, he, like, basically wraps his hand around the bottom of, like, your head and, like, pulls it down towards him so he can look at your face.
You should probably get your hands off of me. This isn't going to end well for you.
Oh my god. Please don't start murdering my goblin friends.
Okay, and, like, he lets go and he hops off of the boar, and he kind of goes over and does the same to Terran, but, like, he puts both of his hands on the side of Terran's head and kind of looks at him in the face.
I'm still like half asleep. Just like I just kind of let him do that.
Okay. Yeah, you see him kind of walk over for a second, and you see, like, a goblin, like, kind of say something, and he, like, just kind of holds his finger up, and he's, like, clearly thinking, and eventually has, like, this kind of aha moment, and he, once again, kind of puts all the other goblins at ease, and he hands you back your longsword hope.
Oh, thank God. I was really worried about that one.
Why'd they take that?
I don't know, but I kind of just let it happen. Because I was worried I could offend them if I really, like, went for it.
Oh.
This goblin happened to be related to the one that I made walk off a cliff.
I certainly hope not. Don't mention that.
Here, Gonzo and Terran can actually go and make me a history check, because I guess they would have also got a good look at this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have no idea.
Sick.
So you see the goblin kind of pull out a stick, and he makes, like, a crude kind of floor plan of the area near the base, and it basically just looks like the map I have laid out. And then he marks an area, kind of like he draws, like, a little opening in, like, the cliffside that you were standing on and seeing the cliff from. And he draws, like, a little opening into it, and then he draws, like, a goblin head.
Goblin head inside the opening? Oh, it's like a goblin cave, that, like, access tunnel that only they know about? Okay, I nod my head.
Okay. Yeah, he says something, and the other goblins start chuckling again, but he also nods his head.
Why are they chuckling? Stop chuckling. Okay.
And yeah, he kind of after he does that and sees that you get it, he's like, "Yes, please, Dick Mitten, span less, and he hops back on his boar, and he turns around and he kind of calls for his party to walk off back into the woods.
Okay. Oh fuck! Does he want us to go there with him now or later? Ooh.
Well, under the cover of nightfall is just as good a time as any, I guess.
Yeah, but I kind of like your morning plan. We just need to sleep, and then we can talk with them. You know? So Taryn can talk with them.
Well, I don't think I should.
Oh well, Taryn can
I can
make
help.
someone talk.
Yeah,
Gonzo.
like
Gonzo. Yeah. Obviously, it would be Gonzo. Gonzo needs to get over their prejudices.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's. Should we head over there now? You think, or should we head over there later?
Well, I don't.
Let's
I
head
don't know.
over there. Let's head over there now. I say. I think.
Okay.
We'll head over there now, and we'll sleep outside it, or we'll go inside and sleep. I don't know. It's over the. How late is it?
It's like dead of night.
Okay, let's go to sleep now, and then we'll head in the morning. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Good idea. Sounds good to me. Anyone else got any?
Nope.
Good with anyone else? Okay.
That sounds good.
All right. Let's do it. Prepare the tongue spell. You want me to prepare comprehend languages? I can do that. Two of us can talk. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Do goblins even have a written language?
I was actually about to say, like about half of a minute or so after like the goblin party left, you see one goblin does come by with like a little piece of like papyrus that you can tell was like taken out of like a book or something, because you see like common that's been scratched out, and you see like kind of poorly written goblinic runes on it, and they fold it up and put it in your hand and then run off.
Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna prepare fucking comprehend languages.
Okay. So you guys are going back to your camp and long resting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you prepare spells as in this fucking... Is that possible? No?
The idea is that you're supposed to put like all of your spells, like possible, on the list, and then you click the like red dot or whatever, I think.
Okay.
Or you click the like prepared button. Button. Okay. For the next day, where do you kind of want to try to get at? What angle do you want to get at this cave from? Do you want to go back up just on the cliffside where your tokens currently are? Or do you want to come at it from the north, or wrap all the way down, or I guess the south technically, and then wrap all the way around to the bottom of the map, which is the north?
Where was that goblin mark where you put?
It was around this area.
Around there?
Uh-huh.
Can I like... Would it be pretty visible if I try to slide down it and look, or like slide down the mountain?
If you like really messed up sliding down, you might make enough noise to draw attention, but
I don't think I would. Okay. What the heck? I'd like to slide down. I gotta reload the application though for some reason.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna go. Hey, come on, guys. We're gonna go down to where the thing was, where the goblin and hopefully they'll be there. Come on, Gonzo, you gotta talk to them. You're gonna be in charge.
Yeah. You have to be our translator.
Yeah. I mean, I'll comprehend languages so I can understand what's going on, but I won't interject.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Well, I'm a Chad at athletics, so.
Okay, yeah, you just kind of do like the thing where you like put your hands and legs on like one half of the wall and one on the other and just kind of like slide down. And you do manage to get down there. And let me drag you to the right spot. So you are like right about there.
Okay, sick. I'm gonna wait for my crew.
All right.
Sneaky though.
All right.
Find the rock.
Why are we sneaking back to the goblins?
We're going to where they marked the goblin thing to talk with them before we launch our attack.
Okay.
All right, Gonzo and Terran, are you coming down as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go and make me some athletics checks.
You just wait. This is the most epic battle we got.
Okay, you managed to make it down, Gonzo. Okay. Gonzo, you have a climb speed and all that, so you managed to make it down. Terran, you kind of tried to do the same thing that both Hope and Gonzo did, but at like some point your wingspan just isn't large enough, and you do start to fall.
I'll catch Terran.
Oh shit.
All right.
Wait a minute. As I'm falling, can I catch myself and fly?
Go and give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yes. Just before you hit the ground, you manage to get your boots to start going. And you manage to just barely catch yourself. Stop
And then
aloud.
I'm just gonna hover and then
Clink,
land
clank.
on the ground.
Okay. Where did Terran's token even go?
Oh, I'm right here.
What? Where?
Why can't I ping? I'm under.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Why can't I? Oh. Everything loaded at once. I don't know what just happened.
So now you are all down from the cliffside.
Now what?
Alright, we're just gonna head in. Gonzo's gonna talk to them, negotiate peaceful terms, and then formulate our battle strategy, and we're set.
Okay.
Right, Gonzo?
That sounds easy. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds so easy.
Where are we going? We're going into the encampment?
Yeah, and into the cave. The cave right here. Let's go!
Woo!
Let's
Let's go.
Alright.
Oh shit, I clicked it back. I'm coming back.
Hey, it works for one.
Okay, and I'm gonna cast Comprehend Languages on myself.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Tongues on Gonzo.
Like for real though, actually?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because unironically, you have a higher charisma stat than my -1.
Okay. Yeah, so you all kind of walk in this cave, and you see this one goblin. They have some tools near them. You saw that they were just kind of sitting down. You hear like some clinking over there. And yeah, do you just cast tongues like when you see the goblin, Taryn, or like just before you walk into the encampment?
Just before.
Okay, yeah. So you walk in, and Gonzo, you hear this goblin be like, "What the? Who's a you?"
I don't like this much any more than you do, but our
Perfect.
not here to kill you, not here to hurt you. We're trying to get into that camp over there and take the guys out. We saw a bunch of you guys got killed the other day. We figured, enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's get in there and work together and kill them.
Oh, can I read the note at this time as well?
Oh, yeah. So it takes a little bit for the spell to kick in. It's like barely recognizing it as a language. But you do see that it basically says, these are the people who killed such and such hobgoblin name. I had it written down, but I don't feel like finding it right now. Plus, you never learned that guy's name anyway before you murked him. Work with them or tell them, the secrets you found and you're scouting. And, yeah.
Wait, what? The note says these are the people that killed... I'm confused. Can you say that again?
The note mentions that 2 of these 3 adventurers that are here were responsible for killing, and then you see a name. You don't know who that is. Tell them what you've learned in your time sneaking around the base.
Tell them what you know sneaking around the base. I'm so fucking confused. I'm confused. I'm not. Am I being dumb and not understanding what?
This is not a letter for you. This is for you to hand to these goblins.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna. Fuck. Wait. So it's for the goblins. This is a letter that these 2 adventurers killed so and so. Tell them what you know about the base. Right? That's what you said. It's not kill them on sight.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna. I kind of want to scratch out.
No,
that.
It kind of seems like these guys seem strong. They can help us. Kind of a note, These guys were strong enough.
Okay. I'm gonna believe you, and I'm gonna give it to the goblin.
Okay. Yeah, you hand it to this one here, and he's like, huh? I think this is from... Hey, fellas! And you see 2 other goblins be like, what? As they walk out, and he kind of shows them the note, and you see one of the goblins be like, what? Oh, what? Huh? And they, walk out, and they, look at you, Gonzo and Taryn, and they're like, hey, it's you guys again.
It sure is.
Oh, yeah, my, buddy. And you see that this goblin is, again, kind of, a little bit nicer dressed. You really got me and my buddy out of a predicament back there. And we managed to get out of there. And, after you killed the other guy who was running the place, we sort of took over, so thanks for that.
Oh, it was a good note. Oh my god.
Okay.
What's he saying?
He's
so that
thank
you. Do you remember that goblin we killed way back when?
Mm-hmm.
Threw him off the cliff.
Not that
Yeah.
guy. Not that guy. They're
Oh,
not
oh.
referring to that guy.
Yeah.
They're referring to the hobgoblin that you killed,
Yeah, yeah.
who was running the place.
Apparently, the hobgoblin that was in there before, he was kind of a tyrant, and these guys are glad that we fixed that for him.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, do I speak their language too?
Yes.
With tongues? Okay. Hey, so we need to get in there as soon as possible. And we noticed that you guys kept getting fried when you tried to infiltrate. So maybe we can work together on this.
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely would not recommend trying to just waltz in there. They got those guys with those, magic blastos.
We did see that.
What you call them?
Now, my acquaintance here, and I point to Hope,
That's me.
can make it so they can't see us coming up.
Whoa.
I
How do you do
mean,
that?
I'll just cast darkness. I don't know. I think that works.
And, well, look at me. I'm huge. I could probably take a couple of those guys myself.
we've been watching them. There's more than a couple, and they're all, pretty strong. I saw one melt my buddy's face off the other day when he got caught.
Okay, so how do we get in there undetected?
So, we saw one of them walk through this, side area. They have, these walls where if you hit them hard enough, they go away for a second before they come back. But we're not very strong, so we can't use those. So we decided we just dig our way in.
Oh,
But we're not getting very far.
wait, I don't know what to say.
So you
Oh wait, I don't know.
I say to the squad, they started digging a tunnel because they couldn't get past their illusory walls. They're not strong enough, so they decided to dig their way in, but haven't made any progress.
Okay.
Okay,
But if there's
that's pretty good.
if there's a secret way in, we could get you guys up to that secret door. And then, is there a reason you're trying to get in there? I gotta know.
It was it's a pretty nice place.
Okay, so it's not like you're trying to save some friends you've got down in their dungeon. You just literally want that place to yourselves.
Some of us they haven't killed, and they took out of here. They kind of shipped them off, but we haven't seen them in a while, so that's probably not good.
They don't understand.
Okay. Tell you what. If you can help us find... If you can help us take those guys out, the place is all yours and we won't bother you again.
Gonzo, tell him we don't want to kill everyone.
I want
doing great.
I want to kill every single person in there, and I give Hope a thumbs up.
I understand what you're saying.
You comprehend? I thought comprehend language only worked on written language.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it does, but it also works on. It says for duration you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
Yeah, you can. You just can't speak it.
Oh, I
just
didn't know
can't
that.
Speak it.
Oh, then never mind. I don't do that.
Yeah, well, you don't know. Yes, you do.
I think Gonzo thinking it's that way and then just not realizing he's could actually understand it's funny though.
Yeah. They're kind of if you can maybe smoke them out somehow, we can pick them off as they run away. We have traps and stuff in these woods. But we can't really take a standing army in there.
No, we don't necessarily need an army. You've got the three of us.
We can't break a wall.
We can.
Then we'll show you where it is, but we're gonna stick to what we're doing.
Okay. You set your goblin traps, and we will lure them out as best as we can. And we will...
Difference between traps and goblin traps.
What?
Why are you saying this specifically goblin trap?
Because they're goblins. Because they're goblins and they're...
Okay, but if we were setting a trap, would you say, if like Hope was, would you say, okay, you're setting a tiefling trap?
Yeah. We've talked about this.
Can I cut in just for a second?
Yeah.
I have a question for Tommy.
Yeah.
I unlocked the Paglethin duty. And I was wondering if you wanted me to wait to do it with you, or should I solo queue? Wait for you? Okay.
I would love to do that with you later after D&D.
Okay. All right. That's it.
Listen, we don't have time for semantics.
I gotta get to Final Fantasy.
You guys set your traps, and we will do what we do best, and definitely not kill everybody on site.
That sounds like you want to do that.
I absolutely. Oh, listen.
Yeah.
I'm talking directly to Hope. I just want to avenge my sister I get that. The guy who actually killed my family. I never got that chance. And if any of these people know anything about that, it's safe to say that we can keep them alive until the information is in my hands. Is that okay? Is that good?
I think that's fine. I'm just saying that, killing doesn't it makes you them, You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but then they'd be dead, and then they can't do that again.
Okay, well, yeah. But then they also lose their chance to redeem themselves. Ever thought about that one? No, you didn't.
I didn't.
Exactly.
But what if they don't redeem themselves? Have you ever thought? What are your thoughts on that?
All right, you got me there. I don't know. At that point, that's pretty hard.
Okay, we need an actual plan of attack here. You guys know where their secret entrance is. That's fantastic.
Yeah. But we should.
How do we smoke them out?
A fire.
I mean, it's made out of stone.
Oh.
Not the walls, or not the...
We switched the stone walls with wood. Then? We smoke them out with fire.
We smoke them out.
I don't think we literally need to smoke them out. I just think we need to figure out a way to get them out of there.
Yeah, that's up to you guys, but we'll be waiting.
Okay.
Or, you might die. Don't care.
We won't die.
We won't die. Okay, so let's think together, Gonzo and Taryn. What's the bet? Are we gonna do what we were thinking, where we smoke them off, or maybe a combination of going through that fake wall? What do you think? What's the plan? Let's vibe.
If we can get in there through that secret wall, we can force some kind of retreat. Then these goblins can do what they do best and trap and, kill. these guys.
Oh. Okay.
And whoever's left inside, we will interrogate. And, well,
Then what?
we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Does he really scare me, Gonzo?
I am so close. I have not been this close to any real information about what happened that night in so long that this feels like some sort of fever dream. I want this done.
I get that. Okay, well, so we head in and flush them out somehow, make them leave, and then the goblins take care of the rest. That's what you're saying?
Goblins can take care of the ones who do manage to get away from us. Yes.
Okay. All right. Am I still blinding the tower?
That's a good start. That'll make it so that anyone who tries to get close to the tower isn't going to get blasted. And I think the people in the tower should be our top priority anyway.
Well, Taryn could just launch a fireball in there, right?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, I thought you did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to overestimate you.
No, I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Not in a bad way. I didn't mean to say, like, overestimate you in a bad way. I meant just like...
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Really, I didn't mean to. Okay, so, do you have it? I mean, I could still blind it with my theme. So I'm totally cool with doing that. But is there anything that you got a better spell or anything, Taryn, or no? That's a...
Nah.
Okay.
Not really for something big like that.
Something big? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll cast, darkness. On top of that, it'll blind the tower. We go in through the illusionary door, the wall, or the we go the underground way through the goblin's tunnel. Did they finish that?
No. They said they didn't make much progress.
They didn't make much progress. I can't make better progress. But they can't get through the illusionary wall. That's what
they can't get through the illusory wall because they're not strong enough.
But we can.
But we can.
We're different. Okay.
They said
you could say you're built different.
They said their words, not mine, that basically all they can do is lie in wait, set some traps.
Okay. Yep. I got the plan. I block out the tower. We break through the illusionary wall, and we just start kicking ass from there. Excuse my words. I didn't mean to say that.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Are you ready to do it now?
Better now than never.
Okay.
Yeah, you see one of the goblins like, fine, I will show you where the wall is.
Awesome. Thank you. What's your name? I can't speak to him. Ask him what his name is.
Hey, my friend wants to know your name.
Scrimble.
That's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
You didn't understand what I said.
What's his name?
Scrimble.
Oh.
Why are you saying oh?
I don't know. When you said that's a beautiful name, I don't know that's not what I thought it would be.
That's not what you thought it would be?
No.
What'd you think it was gonna be?
Dot Scrimble.
Okay. What do you think goblin names are? Taryn, you're showing a bit of a gonzo right now.
I just didn't know that's what it would be.
It's just plain ignorance. Okay. Well, you're excused.
Of what?
Excused.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not your fault. Being ignorant is one thing. Choosing to be ignorant is another. You know.
Mhm.
Alright, you see the goblin kind of sneak out of the cave.
Okay. I follow him.
I think for us to get closer, we need to blind that tower now.
Well, let's see the door, at least to see if we can, break it, and then I'll go up and do it.
Are you going to leave the cave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to follow the dude.
Then can you not see the staircase out?
Oh, sorry. Over here?
No, where you came in at.
Oh. Apologies. Okay.
Attempt to move token collides. The attempted token movement collides with at least one wall.
Well, don't run into the wall.
Easy.
Easy.
Well, I'm stuck up here.
Oh, I see what happened. Oopsie. There. Shouldn't happen again. Okay. So yeah, he's like, stay near wall, blind spot.
That's the plan.
Yeah, so from there, he points over this way, and he's like, there is a way down there, small cliff, lip, illusory wall is there.
Alright. Should we have Tormentus cast Pass Without a Trace now?
Alright, Taryn. So, nobody told you to stay near the wall, so you don't. Going to give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely get caught out, Taryn, and you see the goblin is immediately like, no! And starts running back to the cave. As two eldritch blasts get launched at you.
I've lost all vision, by the way.
What? Why? Huh? How?
I do not know.
Lost all of it. I can't see.
Oh, you clicked on the cave without being clicked on hope.
Oh. I apologize.
Hold on.
Oh.
There. Now you should be able to see. Let me go ahead and roll for these guys. All right. Does a 17 hit, Taryn?
No.
No. Okay then. Well, I think 22 does probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still cannot see. I do not know why.
All right. You take 6 points of force damage as you are hit by an Eldritch Blast. Oh. How did you even end up here? That's very silly. Hold on. You ended up on the...
I can see.
There.
I was over here. Fuck. Okay. I cannot see the fucking thing.
What? Oh, the cave?
Yeah, I can't. No, I can see. I just can't see the tower that's currently shooting at my friend.
No, you cannot. Alright, Taryn, what are you doing? You just got shot at, and you kind of hear like 2 more Eldritch Blast staffs being pointed at you. You're pretty sure all 4 of them are currently aimed at you.
Uh-oh. Can I see them at all?
Not the people. You can just kind of see the tower. Like, you kind of can see the glint of like the gems that make their scopes in the sunlight.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized.
I'm just going to... Can I just get up against the wall for, like, cover? They can, like...
Yeah, so you run to the wall, and you hear the sirens, but you all can definitely hear like marching and yelling.
Should we run to the cave now? Let's just go to the illusionary wall. Let's just run over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Gonzo's gonna stay along the edge here, and he's just gonna beeline for it.
Okay. All right. So is your plan to go towards this?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will have everyone roll initiative for me and go back to where they were.
Okay. I was here.
Oop.
Literally right here.
I don't know where to.
I can see inside the thing for some reason now.
Hey, tell us what's in there. Screenshot.
Screenshot.
Nice.
Is that better?
I can still, like, I don't know what.
And you see it because you like went in there for like a second, and you can.
I think so, and then it's like it just has it like it's like when.
Yeah, I don't really care because you're able to.
I can't see
it.
anything. Yeah, you can't see anything.
Yeah, you can't like see the tokens and stuff though.
No.
Okay.
Where's the initiative button on this character sheet?
It's like right there, dude.
Oh,
It's
let
on
me
the right.
let me add
It's
you
like
to
right
initiative.
there.
It keeps telling me to reload the program randomly. I don't know why.
Like, I actually don't know why I can't find the initiative.
I lost my vision again. Why am I keeping having to reload my token?
It's because you keep ending up into like I don't know why.
That one, every time you reload, it takes you to the.
Oh, I see what's wrong. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, there. I made it so that this map is the one that's
I can
active.
see. Yay!
But actually, where's my initiative? I can't find it.
Okay, you click on the die on the thing.
What?
Go to your character sheet.
Okay.
Open up your character sheet. Top right under your proficiency and your level or whatnot is initiative. Just click that.
Under my
Gonzo has the NPC character sheet. It's not the same.
Oh. What? Why do you have an NPC character sheet?
Does
No,
he?
I was saying that's no. He
No,
definitely
he
Oh,
does
that'd
not.
be funny. That would be funny, though. Okay, got it.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
There. That's back to the one that's in Blood Crisis.
What?
I changed it for you.
No, you didn't.
Well, you have to close
What?
it.
I did.
To refresh it, Tommy.
I fucking did.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you're wrong. So, suck on them eggs.
Wait, I'm gonna open up Tommy's stream. I want to see
Okay,
what.
now I have
Me
it.
too.
Now I see it. Okay. I had to refresh the actual web page instead of just closing my character sheet.
Oh, you're in the new initiative. It's right there, Tommy, right next to your AC. It was right next to it. Initiative.
It's,
You little goofball.
it's literally like right in the middle of the screen.
Okay. I got a chat initiative. The fuck?
Okay, I went back on my stream and I'm looking at my AC is 18. You said it's right under AC.
Right next to it, to the right.
To the right.
I initiative +1.
Oh, I was reading. Oh my god, I was reading that. I was reading that as fucking intelligence.
What's the INT down the line, man?
Listen.
It's fine, dude. It's fine.
It's hot as fuck in my room. I can barely focus on anything. I don't know why it's so warm in here. My AC is on and everything.
You're good, bro.
I'm gonna turn my fan on. I don't actually care if the wind sound picks up on my microphone on the stream. It's just too warm in here.
It's just too damn hot.
I'm sorry to any. I'm sorry to any random person who chances upon this stream 2 hours in and gets a fan just blowing into my microphone.
Hopefully they'll forgive you.
Yeah.
Real fast, I'm going to turn off noise cancellation on Discord. I want to know if you guys can hear it, because if you guys can't hear it, then the likelihood of it being picked up on my stream isn't that high. Can you guys hear my fan when I'm talking?
Nope.
Do it again.
Can you? I'm speaking. Can you hear my fan? Fan noises.
Kinda.
Barely.
Very
It sounds
slightly.
like when Shane talks, so I'm used to it, honestly.
Okay, good. That's fine then. I'm just gonna have my fan on, because Jesus fuck, it's like it feels like it's 80 degrees in my room when it's set to 72.
Florida things, by the way.
Florida things. Fringing.
It looks like I need to restart my foundry.
I was really hoping we would have a straight-on assault with the goblins, but better luck next time.
There we go. Okay. Should be able to log back in now. I don't know why. When I went to and from a map, all of the maps decided to break. The good news is, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm sprinting towards the illusionary wall. So that's game response. Can't move. I'm sprinting 5 feet, 25 feet, and then the next 30. That way. Yep.
Are they actually all Yuan-Ti? Gonzo's gonna blow a fucking gasket.
Huh. Didn't notice you could see the names. Which means I actually have to update this to... What? Where?
And Gonzo's not gonna blow a gasket because he's racist against Yuan-Ti.
Yeah.
He just knows that the person who killed his family and kidnapped his girlfriend, his sister. I have a different character backstory in my brain. He kidnapped his sister and killed his family were Yuan-Ti. So everything in his brain is like, this is it. This is them. There is no way this isn't them.
You're probably right. Probably is them.
Do you think that's like what Hitler thought when, like, you know?
This isn't racist. What I'm doing, not racist.
Is that your turn, Hope?
Yes, that is my turn.
Alright, Gonzo, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna... Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4... 10, 15... Wait, fuck. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm gonna tabaxi movement. I'm gonna tabaxi movement to get up to where Hope is at. And then I'm gonna take a dash action. There we go.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alrighty.
The hobgoblin guy did show us where the cable. He pointed it out, right? Like we know general. I see the down.
Yeah.
See the down button there, but we know where it is because he told us.
Mm-hmm.
So Gonzo's beelining for it.
Alrighty. Okay, you see this guy pop open the door and fire a short bow bolt at you, Gonzo, but he misses. Roll 3. What happened to you, Isa?
Huh?
Oh, you're not in the boundary.
Am I not? What?
No.
Hold on, let me reload my game. I've been in it. What the fuck?
Oh, I think when Meeper reloaded, the rest of us also hit F5.
Yeah.
You're still in the old.
I thought I did, but I think I dissociated.
Okay, does an 18 hit Hope?
I'm almost certain it doesn't. No, it does not.
Okay. Yeah, so arrow bonks off of you. I think you get temp HP for that.
I do. My new thing.
Alright, Charon, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm loading into the game now.
Go.
Oh no, I need to beat it by 5 or more.
Okay. How tall is the wall?
Think about 8 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8 feet. I was gonna say that you said it was about 8 feet last time we played.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on this guy.
Okay. What save is that?
Wisdom.
Alright, he rolled a 17.
Okay, I think that passes. It does. Okay. That's the reason I was gonna ask how, because I was just gonna fly over him and then try to stay like behind the wall, but I don't think I can do that.
No, unfortunately not.
I'm just gonna run and then fly past. I'm gonna fly to here.
Okay.
And then I'm just running past him. I'm just gonna let him try to.
Alrighty. Does a 17 hit you?
No.
Okay, just bonks off. Actually, both of these guys get a... Well, that was a 16.
Okay. Awesome. That's
your turn?
yeah.
Okie dokie. Okay. See here. Go ahead and let's see here. Say Hope. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Will do. I'm chat at these, so.
Okay, you make the saving throw as you see a bunch of like a poisonous gas cloud get launched at you.
Oh my god. They got those?
Alrighty. Gonzo, hope you're ready to get sniped at by 4 Eldritch Blasts.
They're all gonna miss. I am willing this. All 4 of them are gonna miss.
Miss.
Okay, a 9.
9 misses.
An 18.
18, it just hits.
25.
20. Okay, 25
Ooh,
for sure.
just hits.
And a
Ooh,
14.
just hits.
14 misses.
Barely.
So two miss, 2 hit.
Gamer time.
Okay, you take 13 points of force damage as 2 of these bolts nail you.
Okay.
Hope, it is your turn.
Yes. I'm gonna cast Darkness, where me and Taryn are.
Okay, how big is the radius of darkness?
15 feet. I'm gonna cast it right here. Actually, I'll do the same. I'll do the same. It's a circle. Alright, well that's basically it. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, right there. Okay. And then I'm just gonna run through it, but I know where I'm going because I'm built differently. I'm gonna go that way.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty, Gonzo.
Okay. It's time for me to attempt to smack this wall and go into the secret hole.
Okay, there is no wall in front of you. You see a little rope going down.
Oh, I do that.
Okay, and you are now down here.
Sure am.
What are you doing down here?
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm looking for that illusory wall that the goblin mentioned.
Okay, make an investigation check.
I'm bad at those. I'm neutral at those. Pretty good at those.
Okay, yeah, you've messed with these before, so you kind of know that like they feel like just slightly different, and they make like kind of a different noise. So you can tell that it's right here.
Okay. I'm going to swing my axe at that wall as hard as I can.
Okay, roll to hit. Okay.
Do you want me to roll?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll the persuasion check on my axe?
Sure, why not?
Bam.
Okay, well, go and roll a d8.
That is a 6.
A 6. You gain a +2 to the next charisma saving throw or skill check you make for the next hour.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Who's doing that?
That's me. I was opening up the illusory walls.
Wait, I can shut off the guards. Woo! I did it, boys! I got him!
They're like, oh god, the door closed.
Oh,
no one did that. What the fuck?
Okay. We will come back to you. Whatever it is now.
Can I have a copy of my token up here so I can see what the battle is going on? Just like... No, I guess I don't really need it.
No.
You're not there. You don't know what's
No,
happening.
you're not there. You got zero idea what's going on.
Okay.
Well, I can't go back because I clicked on Cult Town exterior lower just to on a whim, and now I can't go back down to the lower cliffside.
What you did.
Amazing work.
Thank you.
There, now you should be able to see, and you can get yourself back down, and I'll delete the second Gonzo.
Okay, got it.
Alrighty.
Go ahead and delete that. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see here. It's this guy's turn. He's gonna come out here. And, Farron going to give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay, you failed.
Ow.
And you take 3 poison damage.
Not cool.
Ow.
Does a 17 hit you?
No.
Okay. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm running.
Alrighty.
I'm sprinting.
Go and give
Actually,
me an
I'm
athletic.
disengaging, and
Okay.
I can do that. Oh, well, I was just gonna tank it, because then if they hit me, I could just push them away. But I forgot that I could just disengage as it too. Because then I could fly to here. Did I see? Well, I guess I didn't because of fucking darkness.
I would say with your passive perception, you kind of notice like a little rope has been attached to a rock there.
Okay. Go
Alrighty.
down. Go down. Can't see shit.
Oh, hold on. You should be able to actually see. There. I gave you sunlight. I forgot
Oh
to
wait,
do
yeah,
that.
this is just outside.
Uh-huh. It's just, this is the same map as the Goblin Underground, technically. So,
Oh yeah, I can see it over here.
there. Okay. Alrighty. This guy is going to... what's their base intelligence? They're probably... They're smart as you guys. He's just going to kind of slowly walk through here. And now Hope gets to deal with 4 Eldritch Blasts.
I've never been less afraid in my entire life.
Alright, does a 14 hit you?
Oh.
I thought you said, oh, like, aw. I was like, oh wait. No.
But that does
Absolutely
give me the
does
10
not.
health, though.
Oh yeah.
Nice. 5 or more. 3 10. They're only making me stronger.
Does a 22 hit you?
It does, but I'm gonna shield that. I'm gonna use my reaction and shield.
Okay. Does a 19 hit you?
Not anymore. And I'm definitely getting 3 HP.
Does a 20 hit you?
Nope.
Okay.
And
So,
I think that gives me HP too. What was that one that was gonna hit me? The second one?
the 22?
The 22. Yeah, that would have given HP. So I'm up to 9 HP. Okay.
Alrighty. It is now your turn.
Okay. I go over to where everyone else has been going. Is it open or do I have to figure it out?
You saw Gonzo go down.
Okay, nice.
Or you saw Terran go down, especially.
Is it illusioned itself back up or?
No, but you can see it is like it is kind of like starting to reform now that it is Gonzo's turn since he just broke it.
Okay, good. Thank God.
All right, I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
I got my axe in hand. I'm ready to fuck.
All right, then go in. I assume you all go in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all manage to get to the other side and Hope you basically have to like jump through just barely able to get there. And as you do, you hear people like jump down and you hear them like shouting and yelling like, "Where'd they go? I don't know." You see them like they're not over the cliff edge. And they're like, "Damn!" And you hear them kind of start climbing their way back up after a few moments.
Maybe they fell off the edge.
They already looked off the edge. And yes, and I didn't make it on this map because I didn't know how to do it in this program dungeon draft when I made it. But you can see there is this like projector machine that's making this wall here.
Oh. This one right here?
This one.
Is it still being powered by the purple crystal we jammed in there?
No. Well, you don't know. You'd have to pop it open.
Well, you already said no. Kind of takes the fun out of it.
Well,
you know that this is a different one anyway. You've never seen this one before.
Are we continuing on or are we stopping here for tonight?
You can continue on if you want. It's up to you guys.
Does everyone want to continue on or stop here for tonight? It is
I wanna
2 a.m.
Well,
It
Meeper,
is,
how
okay.
much session did you plan?
To give you an idea, if this was last week, this is where I would have ended last week's session. So,
Okay, so
or the last.
I think that's the perfect stopping point.
So you have like a whole other session's worth of content.
Yeah.
Could we play next Monday, or did you want to do a bi-weekly still?
I'm fine with sticking to bi-weekly. Plus, if we do wait for bi-weekly, it'll be March, and that's when Zach said he could be around.
All right.
oh yeah.
That'll work. So you guys want to call it quits for tonight?
Yeah, I'm okay with stopping now so we have a chance that someone besides the three of us is going in.
Yeah.
All right.